start with the ones that are popular. And again, these echo a lot of what we saw in the campaign. The idea of deporting those in the country illegally continues to be popular. We saw that in the campaign. Sending troops to the U.S.-Mexico border, again, majority in favor. We'd seen that in the campaign. For his supporters in particular, the focus on ending DEI is popular. We had seen in the campaign a lot of them thought those processes had gone too far. There are some other things in here that get more mixed reviews. I will add, the idea of the U.S. taking over Gaza is not seen as a good idea.
Something he floated at a press conference this past week.
He did, but it also gives you a little insight into how people are processing Donald Trump and what he does, because then for a lot of his supporters, they say, well, that's not really his goal. That's a negotiating tactic. And then on tariffs, those are not as popular. Those are things that majority, with the exception of the ones on China.
Why?
People think it will raise prices. And that's important context here, too, because people are still sensitive to price increases. A lot of them report the prices haven't gone down. Remember that Donald Trump won the election on inflation, and that was a big reason. And what we find now is 2/3 of people saying that they don't think the administration is focused enough on lowering prices. And that stands out as one of those big gaps when we talk about initial preferences, initial expectations, and what's getting delivered. That's certainly going to be something to watch.
Well, that's interesting because throughout the campaign, he was abundantly clear that tariffs were something he wanted to use. And we talked quite a lot about possible impact on inflation.